Are you looking for the next craft beer to try? Well, maybe Bourbon Barrel Aged Milkshake Stout from Rochester Mills is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to check out another beer in the Rochester Mills 12 Days of Milkshake Stout. This is the Barrel Aged Milkshake Stout, milk stout ale brewed with milk sugars, cocoa nibs, aged in bourbon barrels. This one is 6.5% ABV, 20 IBUs, milk stout, batch blends, 903 and 904. This one does have the 7 malts, Pilsner, chocolate, crystal, biscuit, black, white wheat, and dark Belgian chocolate, or caramel. Sorry. This one has been in, I think, all of them that I've done. I did skip the 2018 version, but it was in the 2017, and I believe it was in the 2016. I could be wrong about that. Best by 6/16/20. I'm not sure how to feel about a barrel-aged beer being 6.5% ABV. I can't tell you, because I've never done it, how much alcohol a beer collects after it's been in a bourbon barrel. Obviously, you could make a very light beer and put it in there and keep the ABV down. But some of the imperial ones, I think the one was like 8.5%. So you're putting this one in a barrel and it's only coming out to be 6.5. I don't think I like that. Obviously, the beer could be good, but it just seems like they could have upped it to like 9 or something. I'm sure they wanted to make the box affordable for more people, so maybe doing that might have upped it $2 or something like that. But if we're talking barrel-aged beers, I think it should be made correctly. Also, milkshake stout in a barrel, obviously the liquid in the barrel is going to thin out the beer some. So, because I do not remember the 2017 version, I hope this is still thick, but I think it's going to be on the lighter side. Let's go ahead and open it and get it into a glass. And as I said, or maybe I haven't said, I have had this at least once before, so technically this is a revisit. I would have to really go back and look at my other playlist because I think I did the 2017. I thought it was 3 batches that they blended, but I could be wrong on that. Head is staying around, almost a mocha color head on there, small medium bubbles, a little over half a finger of head. Color, dark brown in color, lighter amber hue on the bottom. It almost looks like a dark brown in color. Let's go ahead and smell. This beer has been sitting out at least an hour, maybe a little bit more, so it should be around 50-ish degrees. Let's smell. I do get some of that bourbon alcohol. It's not really coming off as like a charred oak or a vanilla, anything like that, but maybe a little oak bourbon alcohol smell. Yeah, it's not very big, and it almost smells like a New Holland Dragon's Milk, like the triple mashed reserve. That's big alcohol-y. It's kind of like that, but very lower in smell. So let's go ahead and taste it. Thicker. I get the bourbon in there. I really don't get any oak, maybe a touch in the aftertaste, but not as you're drinking it. It doesn't come through as oak. It's just a little bit of bourbon in there. And that's about it. I get that bourbon taste, maybe a little bit of vanilla, and that's all the way through the palate. Aftertaste, I do get some roasted malt in there, then maybe a touch of oak. I don't know if I'm guessing I would say oak because if I did this blind, you can pick up on it, especially that bourbon. So it's going to have to be in a barrel. So I would look for that oak quality or that oak taste a little bit more than I think I would if that bourbon wasn't there, but it was still aged in a bourbon barrel. I'd probably have to go with a 3.5 out of 5. It's just really that bourbon with a tiny bit of vanilla, if that's even what that is. I'm not really getting roasted malt. I do like the body, though. This one is a little bit thicker to me, anyway. But cocoa nibs, that barrel has cleaned up those cocoa nibs, taken any taste out, even possible. I guess the lactose, it's not really sweet. It's that bourbon. I'm not getting vanilla from the lactose. I'm not getting a sweet taste. It's just really bourbon. No roasted malts, no coffee, really. No chocolate, nothing like that. So 3.5 out of 5. I like the bourbon taste and I like the body of it. But overall, it's an okay beer. So let's check Untapped real quick. I have had this once in 2017. I did give it a 4 out of 5. 21 of my friends have rated this, average 3.89 out of 5. 4,000 people have rated it, average 3.85. So I am a little bit lower. They're still calling this a milk/sweet stout. It's so weird. This person got this in July or took this picture July 16th, 2019, which I think is weird. These have to be the older ones. They don't have an updated one. So, yeah, they have to be. So it doesn't look like any of my friends have rated this one yet this year. So, yeah, it's okay. 6.5 I think is low, especially when the alcohol is not covered up or bringing more, I should say, I'm sorry, bringing more to the table. But yeah, 3.5 out of 5. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.